So now we have the mock test number 2, speaking sessions in progress. Now we have the second candidate, that is Gurveen Kaur. She is also from Amritsar, Punjab, and the land, the holy city, the Golden Temple. Right. Today we have the speaking test of Gurveen Kaur. Yes, Gurveen Kaur. We are starting the test, and this is a Grandmaster class, International English Language Testing System. Right. We start with the introduction. Now we go for formal introduction.
May I come in, sir?
Please come in.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. Please have your seat.
Thank you.
Right. My name is Peter Simon, and I am your examiner for the speaking test. Can I have your passport, please?
Sure, sir. Here it is.
So you are Miss Gurveen Chawla from Amritsar. Best wishes for your speaking test, Gurveen.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Right. Now I'll ask you some questions regarding your personal things. Personal
Right,
introduction. Sir. Can you please tell me something about yourself?
Thank you, sir, for giving me an opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Gurveen Chawla, and you can call me Gurveen only. I'm 30 years old. I hail from the city Amritsar in North India, famous for its religious place, the Golden Temple. I can speak 3 languages. Punjabi is my mother tongue. However, I can speak Hindi and English. I'm a dentist by profession, and I have more than 2 years of experience as an academician. I'm an Indian and a patriot by nature.
Can you please tell me about your home?
Right, sir. I belong to a nuclear family comprising of 4 members, my grandmother, my father, my mother, and I. And we love each other a lot. My father owns a departmental store in the local community market, whereas my mother is a science teacher in a private school here or abroad. Emotionally, I'm attached to both of my parents.
Can you please tell me about your studies?
Yes, I graduated in dentistry from Himachal Pradesh University in 2013. After that, I worked in a dental clinic for a year to gain experience and simultaneously prepared for the competitive exams for the admission in post-graduation. Later, I got a state quota seat in the Department of Oral Pathology in my parent college under Himachal Pradesh University again. Just after completing my master's as an oral pathologist, I started doing job in a dental college in Rajasthan.
Can you please tell me about your work?
I'm a teacher by profession, as well as I deal with the diagnosis of oral diseases or cancers in the Department of Oral Pathology. I work in a reputed dental institution situated in a small town, Sri Ganganagar in Rajasthan. I hold an experience of almost 2 years by now. I teach 3 major subjects to the dental students. Those include dental anatomy, dental histology, and oral pathology. I train them in the best way I can, and I'm happy if my students are obedient.
Can you please tell me about your hobbies?
I actually love to do painting in my free period. Moreover, I love listening to the music, specifically the flute music or the meditation music without lyrics. Therefore, meditation is another type of activity that I like. During the COVID-19 pandemic, I also developed my interest in cooking.
Right, now we'll move on to the topic introduction regarding friends. How often do you go out with friends? Why not?
Despite of my busy schedule, I really love to go out with my friends for shopping and eating outside. Therefore, we have fixed 2 days in a week to visit to the market. Usually, we visit to the market on Saturdays for purchasing daily commodities besides visiting temple. And on Mondays, we visit to the market for shopping clothes and other things and for the parties. Apart from this, my friends usually go to watch movies very often, but I have fixed a Wednesday in a month because on Wednesday the tickets are really cheap.
Tell me about your best friend at school.
I have a best friend whose name is Chandeep. We studied together from 6th grade to 12th grade. However, during the graduation, she chose to become a physiotherapist and I opted to become a dentist. At school, although we were not benchmates, we used to share everyday experiences with each other. I think our frequency of talking, listening, helping, and tolerating fitted accurately. That is why we are friends for the last 15 years. She is now a happily married woman. She owns a physiotherapy clinic in the city, and her husband is a diamond merchant. She have a son named Devnit. Despite of the busy schedule, we talk to each other every second or third day, and as I'm working in another city, we meet almost after 2 to 3 months.
How friendly are you with your neighbors? Why not?
As a neighbor, I'm aware of the responsibility towards another neighbors. I live in staff quarters near the college campus. It constitutes two large buildings with several flats in my neighborhood. All the families living there are nuclear. Even though I'm not extremely hospitable, I'm definitely compassionate and sympathetic towards everyone living in my neighborhood. Most of the staff members are married and have kids, and therefore, in the evening, I play several outdoor sports with the kids, like cricket and do cycling. They also love me because I teach them painting and craft on the weekends.
Which is more important to you, family or friends?
It is extremely difficult to grade on the basis of importance, as both of my family and friends have a significant role in my life. My family raised me to become ingenious, and my friends helped me to become ingenious. However, when I encounter any serious problems, I primarily share it with my friends because for the parents, I feel a sense of responsibility and never want to give them any kind of stress. On the other hand, friends are of my age, they experience similar problems like I do, and our journey is analogous. Therefore, both of the friends and family are equally important to me.
Right. Now let's move on to the individual long term. And I'm going to give you a cue card. Now I'm going to give you a topic. You'll have to talk about this topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You have a minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make some notes to help you if you wish. Here is a paper and a pen to prepare your notes. Your time starts now.
I have read several books in my entire life. Those include romantic novels, theories of gods, poems, and uncountable subject books. Today, I would like to talk about a writer, Anand Chatterjee, from the West Bengal state of India. He is now 78 years old and have been writing for the last 40 years and have written more than 25 novels and 8 books explaining the theories of God. His novels and books were the best sellers of their time. As now the interests of the generation have changed, more new novelists are getting fame. I will still prefer to meet him than anyone else. I liked his factual books more than the novels, and the main reason behind that is the factual books are written in English, whereas 15 of his novels are in Bangla language that I can't understand. I have seen his interviews multiple times and he talks very patiently. In few of his interviews, he read his entire books explaining the facts and theories for his readers. In his in one of his book, Evidences of God, he wrote or positive he wrote that our positive attitude is a dribbling of consecrated drops of water that strengthen the God and our negative attitude is the power to the demon. He never explained, and therefore I'm always curious to know about him. I do want to meet him and talk to him in person, as I'm really impressed by his writings. I actually love the way he writes. I have applied some of his life lessons that I have learned through his novels, and it helped me to become a fearless and confident person.
Right. Now we move on to the third part of the speaking test. It's a two-way discussion. Now we are going to talk about reading and children. What kinds of books are most popular with children in your country? Why do you think so?
Children in India are extremely creative, and therefore the books with poems and rhymes are extremely popular. Moreover, due to the interrogative nature of the Indian kids, they prefer encyclopedia books. These books not only increases their general knowledge but also provides interesting information. Students have cognitive abilities beyond our imagination. You know that in India, and the books with smart mathematic techniques are getting quite popular nowadays.
Why do you think some children do not read books very often?
Interests of the children vary according to the age, guidance, and circumstances. With increasing age, some children develop interest in sports and rarely read the novels and storybooks, whereas sometimes parents are least bothered to guide their children for reading the books that subsequently alter their interest in other activities. As for as far as the circumstances are concerned, there is still a greater number of children who cannot afford to read either the subject books or the storybooks in India.
How do you think children can be encouraged to read more?
Yes, there are several techniques or procedures that can be followed by the government educational firms and by the parents collectively that can help building the interest of children towards reading the books. These include comic books. Although a wide range of comic books are available worldwide, this trend is still not popular in the developing countries like India. Second is acting along with the reading that may attract children for reading novels and performing plays. Moreover, the questionnaire in the end of the chapter should be more creative and interesting that may insist children for reading whole chapter with undivided attention.
Now, reading for different purposes. Are there any occasions when reading at speed is a useful skill to have? What are they?
There are certain occupations where an employee need to read, understand, and speak at a faster rate. For instance, the reporter of news channels read the news very fast and speak it accordingly in front of the live camera. Moreover, linguistic translators read the text or listen to the text and instantly speak the whole sentence in the known language. On the top of it, professional commentators is the example of one of the professions. One last example is the English learning test, where a student really need to read at a faster rate.
Are there any jobs where people need to read a lot? What are they?
Definitely, there are a lot of jobs necessitating the people to read the content and then find the mistakes, alter the sentences. Such jobs are in the newspaper industries, online articles, journal clubs, book editors, data scientists, and several typing jobs in which an employee has to read more.
Last question. Do you think that reading novels is more interesting than reading factual books? Why?
Although there are lots of books Although there are a lot of books available for everyone to read, The younger and the adult generations prefer reading novels rather than factual books. Novels serve the purpose of entertainment. It helps in creating images in our mind while reading and keep our mind in an active state. On the other hand, facts undoubtedly amaze us, but occupies our mind without any scientific proofs, leaving the readers unanswered. Therefore, I think novels are more enthralling when compared with the facts.
Well, that's very nice talking to you. It was a good speaking test. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, sir.
Right. Gurveen, Chawla, I have few suggestions for you. You're speaking
Yes, sir.
very well and you are using the grammatical structures like not only but also. Okay, but in the
Mhm,
examination, whatever it is, when I am
mhm,
telling you, you have to
mhm,
follow some instructions because I noticed when I said now you have 1 minute to prepare, but you just straight away started speaking. Okay,
mhm,
that particular time you should take 1 minute for speak preparation. Okay, no problem. Even if you have
mhm, mhm,
already prepared. Okay,
mhm, mhm,
because
mhm,
we are going to learn a set pattern.
mhm,
It's not that we have already prepared, but when you are given a time, I am telling you,
mhm,
you
mhm.
have 1 minute to prepare and your time
Okay,
starts
sir.
now and you have to prepare there. So following the instructions is more important than making the situation to suit us. Okay, I
Mhm,
understand
mhm,
you
mhm,
prepare well, I know it beforehand,
mhm,
but what the thing is,
mhm.
on at
Yes.
that time I'm giving you 1 minute, it's better you
Mhm.
prepare. You understand?
Okay, sir.
So
Okay,
if
sir.
if you do like this, the other people also following you, they will also do the same thing.
Yes, sir.
So indirectly, you are breaking the system, which you are not supposed to.
Okay, sir.
However, you are a master of certain things, you have to follow the system.
Okay, sir.
System is more important. Don't break the system under any circumstance. No excuses for those who break the system.
Ji, sir.
Understand? It's not a problem.
Yes.
We are so serious because system is very important. You and I are
Mhm,
not important. System is very important. Okay,
Okay,
I
sir.
agree with you. I know it very clearly that you have prepared well in advance, but still,
Yes, sir.
whatever it is, when it is
Mhm.
preparation time for 1 minute, you have to prepare because I am calling you before so that the others will follow you. So if you
Okay, sir.
are
Okay.
failing somewhere, then that means
Mhm.
you are making the others also to follow your footsteps. You understand?
Ji, sir. Ji, sir.
So that is more
Right,
important.
sir.
System is a system, is a system. That's all. Okay, no worries.
Okay, sir.
And then next thing is, I'm going to send this audio just like earlier, and you are going to
Mhm.
use that one, and you have to send because you already know you are the model for that one. So however it is in a system, you put it. If anything is improvement is there, I will again suggest you. Okay, right?
Okay, sir. I
So
say. Okay, sir.
did you send that in the group or did you send it to me personally?
No, sir. I sent you the improvised. Like in the last one, I did some mistakes now. So this time I sent you another typing.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
I
So
retyped everything again without any alterations at all.
why
So I
retype?
sent you in
Why
the.
typing again? All editing, no,
So
not
it's like
typing.
just removing the timings and everything, and that
Yeah,
causes
editing. That is
we
called editing.
take.
If you say typing means it's a not correct word.
You already
Editing,
corrected it. Yes, editing.
editing,
So
editing.
one thing I want to tell you
Hmm.
uh, that some of the sentences from the videos were missing. So I heard the video on one side and then typed it
Yeah, yeah.
there
That
in
you
that.
have to do. That you have to do. You have to hear your video and you have to do.
Yes, sir, I heard that. So I
And
came to know
even
that
if it is
some.
not clear, also you have to write it and set it. Don't correct it,
Yes,
but
sir.
write it. Whatever
Yes, sir,
you know,
I
what
did that.
sentences you have said, you know, so you can write
Yes,
that.
sir, exactly.
Okay,
Yes.
that is what
So
I
I
want.
sent you the PDF. So should I send it in the group also?
Yeah, you send it in the group.
Okay, sir.
Send it in the group. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay,
fine,
sir.
fine. Right. Thank you. You can mute your.
Thank you, sir.
Audio.
Yeah.
Yes. Who is the next one?